Higgins for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good.
Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome back to the Shack. It's another edition of the Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament semifinal edition as the Northern Cass Jaguars take on the Central Cass Squirrels. The winner will face the Kindred Vikings tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for the Region 1 Basketball Championship and a trip onto state. Welcome to our Irie Insurance pregame show. Find all your insurance needs by getting on to IRIEINS.com. I'm Joel Morgan, Chase Miller with me, and our last game was a 55-19 win for the Kindred Vikings. Kindred defeating Richland, so Richland will play in the third place game against the loser of this contest. We had, of course, all these games for you yesterday on yourliveevent.com. Central Cass, it was a slow start. They fell behind Hankinson early in the second quarter and then kicked it into high gear, showing why they're the number 3 team in the state and defending region champions. A 72-37 win for Central Cass to move on to the semifinals. Well, Northern Cass was back and forth early with the Tri-State Tigers. In fact, they were behind at the half 26-24, and Northern Cass was able to kick it into high gear in the final minute of the first half that carried over into the second half as they got that win to move on 64-45. So that's what has paired these two teams up in a semifinal matchup. With me on this broadcast, Chase Miller, of course, our very own Joey Knuckles on the camera. And Chase, let's talk about Northern Cass for a second. 17-4 on the year, 9-2 in the region. They come in as the 3 seed. A talented team, talented athletes who led them to a state championship match in volleyball. A lot of those same players. When it's come to playing against top-ranked teams in the state, for some reason they have just struggled. And part of that, I think, is they play a little nervous. Maddie Swetzig in the postgame yesterday said, hey, we play a little bit nervous against top teams. But, Chase, there's another factor, and that is the timing of when they play these top 5 teams and their success on the volleyball court.
Well, there's no question. I mean, you take a look at Northern Cass, yeah, they got 4 losses on the season, but they're riding a 10-game winning streak here, and their 4 losses come to top 10 ranked teams. And their first week of the basketball season to practice, they couldn't because they're in Bismarck playing in the state tournament. So December 13th, a loss against Thompson. December 14th, a loss against Kindred. January 6th, a loss against Central Cass. And January the 13th, a loss against Grafton. Grafton won their region. Thompson finished runner-up in their region, and we're going to see what happens here in Region 1. So the biggest thing I think for Northern Cass is, Joel, is to hang around to the fourth quarter, right? They have the teams. They have the pieces. It's just putting a full 32-minute game together, because if you have a lull for 4 or 5 minutes against Central Cass, the Squirrels can make that 4 or 5 minute lull a 12-14-0 run pretty quick, and we saw that yesterday, and the Squirrels win in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, talking about that early part of the season playing top-ranked programs with the extended volleyball season. But yes, a nice long double-figure winning streak dating back to the regular season that has put them in this position. Confidence is very high. They're a better team right now in this meeting against Central Cass than they were the last time. Of course, Central Cass has become a better team, but on a standpoint of confidence and where you feel you fit in against the Squirrels tonight, that's going to be a big factor.
It really is. And again, you mentioned it earlier. These two teams know a lot of each other, right? So there's no really secrets between these two teams. But if they can have a good start, and then all of a sudden you can get, again, like a girl like a Maddie Zetzwig, maybe a Hayden Crockett, maybe get Emma Lucas to hit a 3-pointer or 2, or maybe a person who didn't score yesterday but did a lot of defense, Abby Richmond. If you can get Hallie Crockett to get her typical 15, 16 points, and then you can marinate it with 7 points here, 10 points there, and play solid enough defense, you can find yourself in a ball game in the fourth quarter, Joel.
For the Central Cass Squirrels, 18-2 on the season, 10-1 in the region. They come in as the 2 seed. They are the number 3 team in the state in that final basketball poll. They did not play in 2 weeks, and they looked like that for the start of the game yesterday against Hankinson. Credit to Hankinson, though. Hankinson came out firing. They matched them stop for stop, point for point, took the lead in the second quarter. DeConte Smith was the only player who played at the Squirrel level of basketball to start the game, and then everyone kind of joined the party. And Chase, when they all join the party, it gets scary.
It does, because Jay Bachman can throw these girls out. Doesn't matter which 5 are on the floor. He has confidence in a whole host of them. throughout the season, and he just kind of plays the hot hand. One night it could be Richter, one night it can be Holzer, it could be a Cotton trio. You look at DeConte Smith, that's before you bring in a Morgan Lee or a Kaylee McKinnon. So again, that's just 8 players right there, Joel, that we've named him. There could be someone else who maybe has double digits tonight for Central Cass. So Jay Bachman, literally the definition of an embarrassment of riches. Now the biggest thing for the Squirrels, they've been here. They've been to the Region 1 Championship the last 2 seasons as region champs. Can you get over the hump against one rival tonight? Understanding now who's going to be in your way tomorrow, which is your other rival in the Kindred Vikings. But right now, all that matters is the 32 minutes here between the Squirrels and the Jags.
This is our Irie Insurance pregame show. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with more next on YourLiveEvent.com.
All your needs under one roof. The Days Inn and Governor's Water Park in Castleton with cozy hotel rooms, water park, restaurant, and pub all in one location. And they're accepting resumes and interviews for front desk, housekeeping, and restaurant staff. A friendly work environment, competitive pay. Visit the website, cassin.com. Click on the employment tab or call 701-347-4524. The Governor's Inn Water Park special this month. Half-price wristbands at the water park and 30% off all birthday packages. Much more than just a hotel. The Days Inn and Governor's Water Park in Castleton. 701-347-4524.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com and our Irie Insurance pregame show. Time now to meet the starters for tonight's game. We'll start with the number 3 seed Northern Cass Jaguars. There'll be a 5'7" freshman, number 2, Hayden Crockett. A 5'8" junior, number 13, Hallie Crockett. 5'7" senior, number 21, Allie Slinger. 6' senior, number 22, Emma Lucas. And a 5'5" senior, number 25, Abby Richmond. Crockett, Slinger, Lucas, and Richmond. It was Hallie Crockett yesterday, led all scorers in the game with 21 points. She really stepped things up in the third quarter, and it came after she was called for a charge, and I think it kind of brought her a gear up, and she helped raise her teammates around. She was the lead scorer yesterday. Maddie Swetsik, who comes off the bench, more of a disruptor than a scorer, had 14 in yesterday's win in the semifinals. Northern Cass 17-4 on the season. They are coached by head coach D.C. Lucas. Now for the Central Cass Squirrels will be a 5'5" junior, number 3, Tori Richter. A 5'9" senior, number 12, Kaylee McKinnon. 5'8" junior, number 23, DeConte Smith. A 5'4" senior, number 24, Riley Holzer. And a 5'11" senior, number 25, Jalen Cotton. Richter, McKinnon, Smith, Holzer, and Cotton for the Central Cass Squirrels, coached by head coach Jay Bachman. It was DeConte Smith, 16 points yesterday, Jalen Cotton with 14 to help lead the Squirrels to their semifinal win or their win in the quarterfinals to go on to the semifinals yesterday. We'll step aside once more, come back with the opening tip-off next. It is Region 1 basketball on yourliveevent.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
All of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The Enderlin Alumni Association promotes the school and community, as over the past few years, Enderlin athletics have been greatly supported by the alumni, from upgrades to the weight room, practice equipment, and technology. The Enderlin Alumni Association hopes to improve the quality of life for students and citizens by giving back to the community and keeping it local. The Enderlin Area School and Enderlin community would like to thank the Enderlin Alumni Association for their generous and continued support. Go Eagles!
From too wet to too dry, we know Mother Nature has the final say on the crop. Count on Irie Insurance to help manage that risk. Irie Insurance has a proven track record with over 30 years of experience as a crop insurance leader. Protect your legacy with the right tools to do the job. Learn more at IrieInsurance.com or by calling your local agent in Devils Lake, Hillsborough, Hope, Mackville, Towner, and West Fargo.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
And we are back on yourliveevent.com. That'll wrap up our Irie Insurance pregame show. Ready for the opening tip-off. It's Lucas against Smith. And the tip is one back to the Squirrels, tracked down by Riley Holzer. And Central Cass will get the opening possession here. Ball to Richter. Richter drives. Hook shot will miss. Rebound into the hands of Cotton, goes for a putback. Third chance points will miss for McKinnon. And the rebound to Slinger. And Northern Cass has the basketball. Northern Cass 17-4 on the year. Central Cass 18-2. Northern Cass is Achilles. All four of their losses have come between ranked programs, as the pass will come out of bounds just right in front of us here at the announcers table. They'll stop time with 7:29 to go, and it's Richter to inbound it and play. Richter able to find the hands of Holzer. Back to Richter on the near side. Again, winner plays Kindred tomorrow for a chance to go on to the state tournament, and it just feels like we're so behind the curve with just two regions, this one in Region 3 in action tonight. The other 6 teams to state already have been decided. A weird feeling, Chase, to know that we know all but those two.
In Region 3-2, Joel, an update for you. Lamar Litchfield Marion advances with a 49-38 win over Edgeley Cullen Montpelier.
Squirrels inbound the basketball, looking for a mismatch inside. Nice defense for Northern Cass. Richter with the ball. Finds the hands of Holzer. Holzer to drive, will lose it, but it's picked up by her teammate, Kaylee McKinnon. Now to Smith from the corner for three, will miss. Rebound is grabbed by Richter, and a held ball. I believe it was Abby Richmond who got hands around the basketball. Chase, we said who's going to be that player who goes off and has a big night tonight on one side of the basketball, and one player I think could be that is Abby Richmond. Didn't score a whole lot yesterday, just a couple of points. Kind of quiet for Abby Richmond, her style of play, but she's one, if she gets going for the Jaguars and everyone stays status quo in terms of their numbers, it could be dangerous.
Yeah, she only averages 4 a game, so she's asked to get the assists, she's asked to get the steals. But right now, Joel, neither team wants to hold on to the basketball in the opening 60 seconds.
Yeah, it's just been off of hand, set of hands. Now we're going to get a foul call. And I believe it'll be Allie Slinger called for the foul. Yeah, we're not even 2 minutes into this game, and it's just felt like a while with the way that this ball has not stayed in control as a shot is put up by Holzer. Rebound, Emma Lucas, the program's all-time leading rebounder, will come to Hallie Crockett, and Crockett is going to be fouled. That is Holzer, called for her first, team's first.
I think that's a tough one there. If you're Central Cass and Holzer, you're asking, hey, there might have been a little bit of extension of a forearm, but regardless, what we've seen early, what you expect in a rivalry game in the semifinals, there's going to be some physical play between these two teams throughout the night.
Hayden Crockett on the near wing. Will feed to Hallie Crockett. She will move towards the near side. Crockett to Lucas through her hands. She'll get it in the corner, turns right around, and Jalen Cotton's on her. 19 seconds on the shot clock for the Jaguars. Crockett by Richter. Tosses up a shot, will miss. Northern Cass keeps control of the basketball. We're 2 minutes into this game. Neither team has yet to score. Here comes Slinger to change that. Misses the three to Conte Smith. No surprise right there for the rebound. And a feed to Jalen Cotton, and Cotton will open up scoring.
So DeConte Smith kind of reminds me of an Abby Dukeshire, right? She can do similar things. She's willing to pass, willing to play that defense, willing to get stops.
And we're going to get a steal come for Cotton. And the Squirrels have the basketball leading 2-0, and a pass comes off the shoulder of Richmond and out of bounds. Richmond was concerned with their coverage of Holzer. Got that off pass, just gets off her shoulder, out of play. 5:41 left in the first quarter. Northern Cass wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back with more on yourliveevent.com.
Olson Accounting offers services for individuals, including financial and retirement planning, taxes, estate planning, and elder care. For business, Olson Accounting can help you with a variety of services, including payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Learn more about these services and more to help you and your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Back on yourliveevent.com, 2-0 Central Cass in our second semifinal of the night. If you missed our first one, it's archived at yourliveevent.com. Squirrels working the ball out of that timeout. Comes to the left side to McKinnon. Will take a drive. Feeds to Holzer for three. Good. Five for the Squirrels, 3 for Holzer. And Central Cass opens up this game on a 5-0 scoring run. Got a lot of playoff basketball coming your way on yourliveevent.com. Coming up tomorrow, a mix of EDC play-in games is to the basket. Missing the shot but drawing the foul is Hallie Crockett. We'll have games starting at 1 o'clock. We'll have a doubleheader coming from Fargo South. And we'll have the third place championship game back here at the Shack. And then EDC basketball beginning next week.
Foul there goes on McKinnon, Joel, for Central Cass, and Crockett 1 of 2 from the line yesterday in their win in the quarterfinals. Had herself a really nice night, 20 points, 6 rebounds, did a little bit of everything there for the Jakes from start to finish, even when Northern Cass was unable to get really things going in that first 14 minutes.
Maddie Swetzik checks into the game. Crockett hits the second shot, makes it 5-1. So on the scoreboard now is Northern Cass. They trail 5-1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Squirrels looking for an open shot. Comes to McKinnon for 3. So the Squirrels answer back with 3. They lead by 7. It is 8-1 inside of 5 to go in the first quarter.
If those shots fall, Central Cass becomes very dangerous.
Here comes Swetsig for 3, and carrying her momentum for yesterday. Makes it an 8-4 game.
That's her 4th three-pointer, Joel, in these 5 quarters here in this tournament.
Squirrels looking to respond right back. It is Tori Richter on the near side. Will lose the ball. Emma Lucas will be called for a foul. Had a hand on the basketball. The officials say it's going to hit the forearm. And Lucas, obviously you're never happy when you get a foul, but on that call in particular, kind of gave the look to the official and then kind of came back to composure. You don't want to give the wrong sign to an official. Get on their radar. You're not always going to get that benefit of the doubt. 4:28 left to go in the first quarter. Inbound taken away by Swetsig. Swetsig, the disruptor on this team, looking to find someone, throws a pass, picked off by Morgan Lee. Lee is able to drop it back to Riley Holzer. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first quarter. 3 from the corner will miss for Claire Cotton. Putback attempt, though, is good for Jalen Cotton. She has 4. A 6-point lead for the Squirrels.
Yeah, 4 points, 2 rebounds, second chance opportunities. But we've seen Central Cass, Joel, in this first quarter get a lot of quality looks from beyond the arc on that driving kick and transition. And hey, tell you what, if there is an X factor that we talked about, it might be Madison Zetswig yet again.
Yeah, she'll hit her 5th point of the game. She has 5 of the 6 for Northern Cass, all off the bench. And the Squirrels with the ball in motion. Handled by DeConte Smith. Smith will feed to Riley Holzer. Holzer to the rim, shoots over Crockett, and a battle for the rebound. Swetzig comes up with it, but a whistle before that on a held ball. It will stay with the Central Cass Squirrels. Delaney Cotton in for Central Cass. Allie Slinger steps out of the game for Northern Cass. Cincio came in. Josie Jensen was the one who came in. It's a little bit more height out there, a big presence in the post for Northern Cass. 3 on the way for Cotton, will miss and kept in bounds by Crockett. And I don't know if Crockett or Lee were the last to touch. They're going to say it was Lee last to touch, or it went untouched, and it will become Northern Cass's basketball.
Good hustle regardless by those two trying to go after a loose ball, but again, back and forth game, and if it wasn't for Madison Zetswig right now, Joel, Northern Cass would find themselves in some trouble, so this allows some other players to just kind of catch their breath, try to catch their rhythm after they have already had, 4 turnovers in this game.
DeConte Smith called for a foul, her first, team's 3rd, and now you're not super worried about fouls, but you got 3. You got 3 minutes left to play in this first quarter. Northern Cass's style basketball, very physical, very in your face. Central Cass. So they know that they don't want to get too tentative too early against a team like Northern Cass, who can use that to their advantage. Saw that yesterday against Tri-State. Tri-State had some foul trouble, had to change the rotation as a block shot comes for DeConte Smith. The Squirrels will get the basketball. She just got called for a foul. I'll tell you what, no hesitation there, Chase. He was just aggressive, got all hand on basketball.
That looked like the volleyball when you set someone up for an outside hit is what that looked like.
Missed 3 for McKinnon, winds up in the corner, kept in bounds by the Squirrels. Handled by Holzer, now to the corner, 3 will miss. Rebound, Cotton, put back, misses, foul call, and I believe it's Hayden Crockett.
And that's the one thing. The difference in this game right now has been the second chance opportunities by Central Cass. They're getting a second and third look offensively. They've been able to hit some 3-pointers right now. That's the reason why the Squirrels have the edge early in this first quarter, Joel. But at the end of the day, if this is any indication of what 32 full minutes might be like, I think we're in for a pretty good region semifinal here between two rivals.
Cotton hits the first free throw, makes it 11-6. Central Cass is led by as much as 7, 8-1. Next free throw, that's good. That'll make it a 6-point lead. So Central Cass has doubled up Northern Cass, and Kale Hamry, the official calling the whistle, something about the clock. So Northern Cass will keep the basketball.
That's a whistle if you're a Jakes fan going, I didn't necessarily want that, because Central Cass now can get that full court trap going.
Swetzig brings the ball up court. We're going to see a foul. Morgan Lee's first, team's 4th. Substitution for Northern Cass. Kayla Treader into the game. Maddie Swetzig out.
Right now, back to your point, Joel, about fouls. The only good thing for the Squirrels, you got 4 team fouls, but it's 4 different players right now, so at least you've been able to balance that out.
Jensen with the ball. Feeds to Crockett, off the glass and in. 3 for Crockett, 12-8. Northern Cass deficit down to 4.
I like that play. You put a guard in Crockett on the post, kind of work that high-low game. So instead of putting a Lucas in there with some high size against the Cotton, for example, you put Crockett in there, and that's going to be a nice mismatch for the Jakes.
Northern Cass will force a turnover. Hayden Crockett with the ball. To the basket, hook shot misses, put back, missed, but a foul call will get Josie Jensen to the line to shoot 2.
There's that size there by Jensen off the bench, 6'2" sophomore forward, able to get there. And now the fouls, Joel, as we just mentioned, starting to add up for Central Cass. The Squirrels will finally have their first player with 2. But I tell you what, if Josie Jensen, if Lucas can get those second and third opportunities here, and I like what Hayden did there. Yeah, you missed the shot, but you attacked the rim. You forced the defense to come in. No one boxes out one of the tallest players on the floor, and Jensen gets rewarded at the stripe.
Next free throw good for Jensen. 12-10. Northern Cass was down by 7. They have cut that deficit down to 2. It's been a 9-4 scoring run since falling behind 8-1. Ball handled by McKinnon. McKinnon, a shot off the glass. Rebound goes to Slinger, trying to get free of Claire Cotton. Able to find Hallie Crockett, and Crockett across half court. Throws a pass to Hayden Crockett. To Jensen on the post, fadeaway shot misses, but a foul call. 2 shots coming for Jensen.
And again, feed the big on the inside. She was able to make that quick move to the baseline, and all of a sudden now, for the rest of this first half, if Northern Cass can take advantage, they're in the bonus. So this is a very big opportunity for the Jakes to get to the free throw line, try to capitalize and hit some shots. And I tell you what, as much as Central Cass in the early 2.5 minutes, Joel, played awfully well, it's been the Jags in the last about 2-3 minutes of this quarter that have played just as well, if not even better right now.
Jensen misses the chance to tie, but pulls her team within 1. Crockett for the lead. She will miss. Jensen gets the rebound, comes to Crockett. 2 for Crockett will miss. And putback will miss, and now there's going to be a foul in the mix there somewhere. Believe Slinger is going to be the one to go to the line. Foul will be on Kayla McKinnon, her second. So now you're looking at 2 players with 2 fouls. You're looking at 3 with 1 apiece.
And Jay Bachman looks up at the scoreboard, and he realizes his bonus, and he just kind of starts shaking his head right now, going, we gotta deal with this the rest of the first half, that every time there's a whistle, Northern Cass could find themselves at the line.
And Slinger misses the first, won't get the bonus. Rebound of Central Cass. 45 seconds left to play in this first quarter. Central Cass leads by a point for a trip on to the Region 1 tournament. Region 1 championship. Abby Richmond will bring this ball up court. Ball to Crockett on the near wing. Crockett for 2, airballed and brought down by Tori Richter. Richter able to find her dribble without taking some steps. Will go to Cotton. Central Cass has not scored in a stretch. Here comes 3. That one airballed and out of bounds. Northern Cass gets the ball with 8.7 seconds left to play in the quarter. Maddie Swetzig will come in. So Northern Cass has 8.8 seconds to get up court and to try to take the lead to close out this first quarter. Treader able to straddle far sideline, gets knocked down. No foul, ball stays in bounds. Riley Holzer will pick it up. Holzer to Cotton, and the quarter comes to an end. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Central Cass 12, Northern Cass 11. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
12-11, Central Cass leads Northern Cass in the Region 1 basketball semifinals. Winner plays Kindred. Losing team will play Richland in the third place game tomorrow. Thanks for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Northern Cass has been playing well here at about the latter half of the first quarter. They were down 8-1. It's been a 10-4 scoring run since then. They will play this next 8 minutes in the bonus. Crockett with the basketball poked away by DeConte Smith, and Smith called for a foul, very animated on her reaction, not happy with that foul call. And you mentioned, Chase, anytime there's a whistle, that gets Northern Cass to the free throw line, and Northern Cass a chance to tie or take the lead.
You're 4 of 6 from the line right now, so the biggest thing is can you take advantage? And now you have 3 Squirrels, Joel, with McKinnon, with Lee, and DeConte Smith, all with 2 personal fouls. And, well, I was wondering when Jay Bachman would lose the coat tie. There it comes here early in the second quarter.
Crockett hits the free throw. She'll get the bonus. More importantly, she'll tie this one up at 12.
If you're Northern Cass, though, this is the time to, this is gravy time. You continue to attack. You continue to get to the rim. You force the official to make a call, and then you get to the line, Joel. That's what Northern Cass's MO has to be here to close out this first half.
13-12. Central Cass trailing for the first time in this game. They led from the word go. Led 8-1 at one point before Northern Cass kind of got their heads on straight and started figuring out their play. Tori Richter will lose the ball. Comes to Delaney Cotton. Cotton back to Richter. 11 on the shot clock. They have to be quick. Don't have to hurry, though. Ball comes to Richter. Work to the left side. 2 seconds on the shot clock. NBA 3 for Cotton. Avoids a shot clock violation, and Riley Holzer gets the rebound. So another chance for the Squirrels. Again, they're on a scoring drought as we're going to get a foul call against Abby Richmond.
Nice job by Richter to get that, but I tell you what, I'm very impressed with Northern Cass's defense in the last 4 to 5 minutes. They've really picked up. They are pressuring all over the court. This zone defense has been a little bit of a problem for the Squirrels, even though that time they find the angle to go down the paint. And we talked about foul trouble for Central Cass. Well, Northern Cass now is going to have their first player in with 2 fouls here.
Allie Slinger called for her second, team's 5th. That gets Delaney Cotton to the line, 2 for 2 in this game. She does get 2 shots, hits the first. We are tied again, this time at 13.
And this one is just what you kind of expected here in the region semifinals. 2 teams that know a lot of each other, 2 teams that played in the Region 1 Volleyball Championship this year. And Northern Cass wants a little payback from the volleyball court.
Hayden Crockett with the hook shot, the first 2 for the freshman, and that breaks the tiebreaker in favor of Northern Cass, 15-13. In favor of the Jags. Ball left side to Delaney Cotton. We'll come back to Holzer. Now left side to Jalen Cotton. To Richter in the corner. Central Cass has not been able to find any penetration inside. Inside of 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Drive for Holzer, puts it up, gets it. Ends that Central Cass scoring drought. Or their field goal drought, I should say, and we are tied at 15, our 3rd tie of the game. Here comes Crockett to answer back. She won't. Rebound Central Cass.
Every possession, Joel, and it's only the second quarter, but it feels like it's the 4th quarter right now. It is palpable. Fans are into it. People are on the edge of their seat, and it's just been a fun one so far here in the semis.
Then we're going to get a ball out of bounds off the foot of Emma Lucas. Swetzig Jensen in for Northern Cass. Central Cass will put in Claire Cotton.
Last year, Northern Cass was blown out against Kindred in the region semifinals. This is already a much better job here for head coach D.C. Lucas, and you just kind of figured if they could clamp down early on Central Cass and make this a little bit of a rock fight, it's going to favor the team in black and gold.
And Maddie Swetzig will rip the ball away. Josie Jensen scoops it up, and we're going to get a foul call on Jalen Cotton. Cotton called for the push. That is her second. So you got McKinnon, Smith, Cotton, and Lee, all with 2 fouls apiece for Jay Bachman and the Central Cass Squirrels. This gets Josie Jensen to the free throw line. She is 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. It's a 15-all game. Hits the first, we'll get the bonus. Northern Cass back on top.
Squirrels 7 of 9 from the free throw line, so they're making the most out of them. Joel, nearly half their points from the charity stripe, but again, you can't fault the officials. Those are reaches, those are little bodies and bruises, those are fouls, and Northern Cass has been able to take advantage.
16-15 the score, 5:39 left to go here in the first half. We'll get our first half numbers coming up. Don't forget EDC playing basketball tomorrow. Region 1 a championship and third place game. Foul call against the Northern Cass Jaguars. That will be their 6th. And Emma Lucas is second, so now you have Lucas and Slinger in foul trouble. Both of those, by the way, providing a lot of your height and presence inside as DeConte Smith to the line.
And this is a little bit different than our first game. Kindred got up early against Richland, and the officials just kind of let them play because obviously in that type of situation you're going to. In this situation, if you're a fan for either team, you feel like there's maybe a lot of whistles, but Joel, these have been fouls. They're going to get called, and with this officiating crew, if you reach across someone's wrist and pull the arm down, it's going to get called, just quite frank.
Ball handled by Crockett. We'll go to Swetzig. Swetzig not exactly playing that pass cleanly, but picks it up, starts her drive, comes to the baseline up to shoot. Altered by Smith. Put back, though, is good for Josie Jensen. Talk about an X-Factor-like player. Jensen with 7, 18-16 Northern Cass on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Squirrels will take a timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
We're back on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Joel Morgan. That's Chase Miller. Region 1 girls basketball semifinals. 18-16, 3-seeded Northern Cass trying to defeat number 2-seeded Central Cass. Northern Cass just 4 losses on the season. One of them has come against this team. Central Cass 2 losses on the year. DeConte Smith, left wing, comes near side. Cotton hits a 3. That's a spark Central Cass can use. They're back in front, 19-18. Their three-point shooting chase has not been sharp here in the first half.
It started off well with 2 big ones, and then after that, not as much. A good timeout by Coach Bachman to get a play called, and I think if you're Jay, that crow hop is so hard on that 1-2 coming down with Hayden Crockett. But Cale Hammer, the official, said the Central Cass squirrel defender put her foot out and tripped Hayden on her way down, so it results in 2 double bonus coming up here, Joel. That's a tough one, right? Because the offensive player goes up through the paint with a crow hop. You have to land with both feet on the ground. The Squirrel faithful wanted the traveling violation. Instead, you get called for that little trip, and it puts Hayden at the free throw line.
5 ties all coming here in the second quarter. Central Cass led 12-11 at the end of 8 minutes. Hayden Crockett looking for her second free throw. Off the heel of the basket, it's a rebound for McKinnon and the Central Cass Squirrels. McKinnon, Smith, Holzer, Cotton, Lee, all with 2 fouls apiece, 3 on the way. Will miss for Cotton, battle for the rebound, it goes to Northern Cass. Swetzig with the basketball, guarded by Cotton. Comes across half court, will start at the near wing. Swetzig will settle their offense, comes to Jensen, goes to Crockett. Crockett goes around, tosses it up, gets it. 5 for Hayden Crockett, 21-19. Northern Cass leads by 2, and that's really the most their lead has been. It's been a back and forth game. Again, 5 ties all coming this quarter, not a lot of lead changes. Able to keep the ball in bounds and hold the dribble is Delaney Cotton. And we're going to see a foul call against the Squirrels yet again. That one will go against Claire Cotton.
And Claire Cotton just pushed and just kind of took Hayden and tried to get the clear out to allow her teammate to go grab the ball on the far sideline. And if you're Jay Bachman, I was just going to say how much farther down on the bench you're going to go here. And for the first time tonight, we're going to see Severson coming in. But the problem with that foul, it puts Northern Cass back to the free throw line again, Joel.
And that's just it with every foul. It gets you.
Oh, excuse me.
It gets you an inch closer to losing a foul, closer to losing a player, but also gets a point potentially away from trying to come back here in this first half. Crockett with the basketball will bring it to the short near corner. to Treader, inside to Jensen to Swetsik. She's to the rim, up for two. Swetsik had 13 last night, 7 on the night here, 23-19, 4-point lead for the Northern Cass Jaguars.
I tell you what, I know they don't name a tournament MVP because they're going to come out with their all-region team from the regular season and name coach and senior and AD of the year. But my tournament MVP, if Northern Cass ends up winning tonight and somehow could beat Kindred and Zetswick continues to play like that, would be Madison. She has played phenomenal here in 6 quarters of this Region 1 tournament.
Yeah, Swetsik, 4 made threes. 19 points between the 2 games. Make that 20 points between the 2 games. First free throw made for McKinnon, 23-20. Squirrels down by 3. Second one's good, 23-21. Now the score, 3:34 left to go in quarter number 2. Swetsik trying to clear half court. Gets by Cotton. Will feed to Hayden Crockett. Hayden Crockett looking for help. Finds Swetsik. Up for 3. Off the iron. And put out of bounds by Treader. Trying to go over the back of Severson. It's Central Cass's basketball.
You know, right now it's been a little bit of a balanced diet for Northern Cass. Hayden Crockett, 5 points. Hallie Crockett, you know she's going to get hers with 5, but Josie Jensen might be the X factor right now for the Jags. Rebounds, free throw line, she's been doing a nice job here for Central Northern Cass on the interior.
3 minutes left to play in the first half. Again, winner plays Kindred tomorrow. We'll have that for you on yourliveevent.com. And a 3 for McKinnon. 24-23, Central Cass takes the lead.
Second 3 by McKinnon, 4th in the game for the Squirrels. Hey, if they make 8, they might win this one.
Block shot for DeConte Smith. Ball goes to Jensen, who gets it off the glass and in. Nice job by Jensen to scoop up that loose ball. Jaguars back on top, by the way, 25-24. 3 at the other end, airballed, and will go out of bounds and into the scorers table at the baseline. Taylor Severson trying to keep it in bounds. 3 new players in for Northern Cass: Hayden Crockett, Emma Lucas, Allie Slinger. So they'll get some fresh bodies out here with 2:27 left in the second quarter.
And it's not sometimes, Joel, you know, how you play a team sometimes, it's when you play them. Northern Cass has won 10 straight games. Again, this is a team that finished state runner-up in volleyball, missed the first week of basketball practice because they're out at state. This team feels like they've been clicking on all cylinders as of late. Now it's just trying to put a complete game together.
Richmond open for 2, hits the long 2 to Abby Richmond. 27-24, Northern Cass by 3.
And Central Cass, they have found themselves in a dogfight here in the semifinals.
Yeah, and that foul situation is going to get a whole lot better. But they've been called on both sides. This crew has been very tight on calling these fouls. As a 3 from the right side, that will miss. Lucas had hands on the ball, goes out of bounds, and it will go to Northern Cass. It must have been touched by DeConte Smith.
And right now, if you're Central Cass, if I'm a fan, you feel like the momentum's all with Northern Cass. The nice thing is when you look up at the board, you're only down by 3. You know, kind of inside this building, it feels like you're probably down by 7 or 8. But the Squirrels, if they can hunker down here for the last 90 seconds and somehow tie or maybe take the lead going into halftime, that could be a big momentum shifter.
Lucas tries to feed to Crockett. Crockett gets it through the double coverage. Pulls up for the shot, air ball. DeConte Smith will grab it at the baseline. Here comes the Squirrels. Approaching a minute left in the first half. No look pass from Smith. Goes to Cotton. Missed shot pulled away by Emma Lucas. Richmond was going to rear a pass over to Hayden Crockett. Crockett wasn't looking her way, so Richmond's going to keep it herself. Knocked away by Richter, picked up by Richmond, and will come to Hallie Crockett. Hallie Crockett in the lane, up to shoot, blocked by DeConte Smith, but I believe there was a foul call before that. 2 shots coming for Crockett.
Comes on the reach there, Joel, and Crockett, tell you what, that was close to being a double dribble and travel, but she was able to do enough with it with the crossover, a little off balance, but she gets rewarded with the free throw attempts.
Double bonus for the score for the Jaguars. She'll get 2 shots. First is good. 28-24, Northern Cass ties their largest lead of this game. It was 12-11, Central Cass leading at the end of the first quarter. The Squirrels jumped out to an 8-1 lead. It would be a 10-4 scoring run to end the first quarter for Northern Cass. took the lead early in the second quarter. Second free throw good for Crockett. Crockett's been a big part of that. Her 7th of the game. 5-point lead now for Northern Cass. 47 seconds left in this quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
3-second violation. You don't see that called too much now in basketball because you don't have the post-to-post kind of players, more 4-out, 5-out offense, but that's the second or third time I've seen it in this tournament, Joel.
Inbound to Jensen. Comes to Richmond, a little too strong. Richmond able to pick it up and recover it immediately. Gets covered by Delaney Cotton, but the ball set in motion to Crockett in the corner for 3, in and out. Jensen the rebound and a foul call. That will be on Jensen.
That one's going to be tough.
And that puts Peyton Nelson to the free throw line. Nelson doesn't see a whole lot of varsity action. She has gotten to the mix because of the foul trouble for the Squirrels.
DC Lucas and Cal Hamry having a little discussion on the far side. I think JC's might saying, hey, Peyton didn't have the position there. I mean, there's a little bit of height difference, but regardless, Peyton Nelson had good position on the inside, just unable to capitalize there, Joel.
Ball handled by Crockett. Crockett off the glass and in for 2. 31-24 the score, 15 seconds left to go in the first half. Squirrels looking to get off this final shot, and we're going to get a foul called on a block against Hallie Crockett. And that gets Claire Cotton to the line. She will shoot the 1-and-1.
Northern Cass, what they did in the quarterfinals yesterday against Tri-State, had a really good last 60 seconds of the second quarter. And Joel, they've done it again here.
Free throw is going to miss for Cotton. Northern Cass with the rebound. Crockett up court. Crockett's going to be fouled. That will be against Richter. And Richter will become the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth Squirrel with 2 fouls. Hayden Crockett to the line. She will shoot 2.
That's a tough foul, Joel, because on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, right, 1.6 left here in the half.
First shot good. 32-24, an 8-point lead, and we got a timeout. Timeout, we'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
The team at Maple.
And we had a fan asked to leave the game. That's where that stoppage came from. As Hayden Crockett back to the line. Free throws good. 9-point lead for Northern Cass, 33-24, and that's how our first half will come to an end. 33-24 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. First half numbers coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
The Maple Valley Parents Organization is an organization whose main purpose is to support all Maple Valley student activities, to promote a healthy environment and attitudes for the youth. Their aim is to encourage growth and interest in these areas by supporting them in a sportsmanlike manner. The Maple Valley Parents Organization is open to anyone. If you'd like to become a member or see upcoming events, like their Facebook page by searching Maple Valley Parents Organization on Facebook.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing of the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah Melody, and staff are proud to promote local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. You'll see everything from honey and jams, puzzles, and year-round gift baskets at Mindak Market. Stop by the store in West Acres or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like every time I go to a meeting, like everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
North Star Egg is your premier full-service short-line machinery dealer. Whether it's equipment sales, parts, or service, North Star Egg carries a full range of equipment from leading brands such as Meridian, Brandt, and Salford Valmar. The North Star team is here to help you year-round. Learn more at northstar-egg.com. That's northstar-egg.com. Or visit them at their Tower City facility. North Star Egg, committed to quality, committed to you.
Welcome back to the Shack in Fargo, Region 1 girls basketball semifinals. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it is Northern Cass 33, Central Cass 24. A 2-seed against a 3-seed, but you're also looking at the number 3 team in state and 2-time defending champions in the Central Cass Squirrels. And Chase, it's been a tightly called game, and it's been on both sides. Central Cass thrown off by the foul situation. Sparked some life into Northern Cass. So Northern Cass has got to play loose in this game, and they played loose, and they have a 9-point lead against the number 3 team in the state right now.
It's balanced. You got 4 players with 7 or more points. You've been able to take as much advantage of the free throw line as you've had, and both teams have foul situations going into the second half. More than likely, someone's going to foul out of this game, but the opening 60 seconds dictated it. I mean, both teams are physical. Both teams are playing bumper cars out there. So if you're an official, you got to call the fouls. I think the biggest thing I'm impressed with right now, Joel, is they've got Central Cass out of rhythm. This kind of game, it's not an up and down. There's no transition. There's no steal and score. Central Cass, what did they do yesterday against Hankinson? Steal, bucket. Steal, transition. Steal, numbers. We have barely seen that maybe more than once or twice here today. And if Northern Cass can do that, they might find the way to pull off the upset and get to that region championship game. And also, they have lost to Central Cass 7 straight years. The last time they won, February 6th of 2016, trying to end a big losing streak against their rival in the Squirrels.
Central Cass at one point had an 8-1 lead, and then it was a 10-4 scoring run to close out the first quarter. Northern Cass would take the lead early in that second quarter, and it's been back and forth since then. 5 ties in this game, all coming in quarter number 2. Some first half numbers for the Northern Cass Jaguars. Josie Jensen, 9 points. Hallie Crockett joins her with 9 as well. 7 points for Hayden Crockett. Maddie Swetzig with 7. And Abby Richmond with a pair of points. As a team, Northern Cass just 1 made 3. That belongs to Maddie Swetzig, who was big last night with 13 points. Northern Cass taking advantage of their trips to the free throw line. 13 for 16 is the Jaguars. For Central Cass, Jalen Cotton with 4. Kaylee McKinnon with 8. 5 for Riley Holzer. Claire Cotton, Delaney Cotton, 3 apiece. DeConte Smith, just 1 point made for the Central Cass Squirrels. They've done better from long range than their opponent. 4 made threes for Central Cass. They have not really been able to hit the long ball consistently, something that they did right out the gate that helped them jump to that 8-1 lead. They are 6 for 9 from the free throw line. As Chase mentioned, foul trouble, something to look into. Northern Cass, Allie Slinger, Emma Lucas, that is 2 of their 5 starters with 2 fouls apiece. Hayden Crockett, Hallie Crockett, Abby Richmond with a foul apiece. Central Cass, 4 of their 5 starters, Tori Richter, Kaylee McKinnon, DeConte Smith, Riley Holzer, Jalen Cotton with 2 fouls apiece. Claire Cotton has 1 foul, so all 5 of their starters with fouls. And then Morgan Lee, who's been a big sniper off the bench, she's got 2 fouls of her own. 33-24 our score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more next on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online at northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Making a difference and impacting lives comes together when you study to become a nurse at Lake Region State College. Our nursing program is available in Mayville, Grand Forks, and Devils Lake. Find out more today. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Olson Accounting offers services for individuals including financial and retirement planning, taxes, estate planning, and elder care. For business, Olson Accounting can help you with a variety of services including payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Learn more about these services and more to help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
The Command IQ app helps me manage the Wi-Fi in every room of the house however I want. Like this room, where my wife talks to her friends in her book club every week.
Oh. Darla? Honey! My Wi-Fi is down. That never happens.
Well, that's strange. Well, we'll see if we can get someone to come fix it next month. Command IQ, you're my new best friend.
(33-24), Northern Cass leads Central Cass at the half here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Region 3, the only other region in action, and Chase, let's get an update on that.
So a final, Lemoore Litchfield Marion heading to the Region 3 championship game with a 49-38 win over Edgeley Cullum Montpelier. The Rebels were receiving votes in the latest poll. Lemoore Litchfield Marion was kind of in it. They were out of it, in it, out of it. So for the Lobos, they're going back to a Region 3 championship, and then they're going to play the winner of Linton HMB and Medina Pingree Buchanan. That game entering the fourth quarter, number 9 Linton HMB 31, Medina Pingree Buchanan 28. And with the teams that have made it so far, number 4 team in the state Grafton, you have number 6 Langdon area, number 8 Shiloh, and then it's a matter of does Kindred finish off the perfect season in Region 1, and can they get there? If they do, they'll be the 1. But Joel, I said it coming into the first game with Richland and Kindred, what happens if Richland or Northern Cass wins this championship? And the Jags are 16 minutes away from us, really making a real valid question of if they could slay one Goliath and slay another Goliath, where do you put Northern Cass in the conversation of a seeded team at the State B Girls Basketball Tournament starting Thursday at the Betty Ingolstadt Sioux Center?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot to play, not just in an upset for this region, but for what the implications could be next week at State. That'll do it for our halftime report, 33-24 the score. Back with the second half next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Contact the guys at RDK Enterprises before the winter breaks to spring and your equipment isn't ready for the field. RDK Enterprises specializes in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and they have the full line of precision planting products. Call them up and schedule your maintenance or software updates at 701-636-2119. They're more than happy to talk about any other issues that may be affecting your precision planting. Spring is closer than you think, and RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton can help you out. 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
See your future come together at Lake Region State College. Train for in-demand careers, part-time, full-time, or online. At Lake Region State College, we change lives.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 33-24 Central Cass trailing the Northern Cass Jaguars. Tori Richter ready to inbound the basketball, and we're going to get a foul right away. That'll be against Abby Richmond, her second. So now you have Slinger, Lucas, and Richmond. 3 of the 5 starters in foul trouble right now for the Northern Cass Jaguars. DeConte Smith with the ball towards the rim, and one for DeConte Smith. Big way to start the second half.
Whew. I don't know if I would have told you, Joel, that we would see an and one, 2 whistles, and both going up against Northern Cass in 11 seconds. That's about the best flurry in 11 seconds I've seen in basketball in a long time.
Foul on Hallie Crockett, her second. Now 4 of the 5 starters for Central Cass in foul, or Northern Cass and Central Cass in foul trouble. And Smith hits the and one, makes it 33-27. Northern Cass ended that second quarter on a 14-5 run. Hayden Crockett comes to Hallie Crockett, goes to Abby Richmond, to Slinger, back to Richmond. Hallie Crockett up for the 3, off the heel of the basket. Battle for the rebound, and it comes to Slinger, and there's going to be a held ball. Held ball was called right before that, and it stays with the Central Cass Squirrels. Rather, excuse me, the Northern Cass Jaguars.
It's still early, but this one might come down to the final 60 seconds and who might have the ball last the way we're going.
3 for Slinger, good. What a response by Northern Cass, regained that 9-point lead. DeConte Smith gets a 3-point play. Allie Slinger hits the tray at the other end. Here comes DeConte Smith. Smith will come to Richter. Back to DeConte Smith, up for a long 2, misses. Rebound at the baseline, out of bounds. I think Slinger had hands on it, so it is, no, someone from Central Cass touched it.
By the way, was Jay Bachman wearing a tie earlier? Because that's off too if he was.
Crockett with the ball across half court. Will move between the circles. Now over to the near side. Back to Slinger, up for 3. Back-to-back threes for Allie Slinger. Didn't have any points in the first half, hit 6 here. 39-27 the score.
X-factor player Allie Slinger here in this third quarter.
Here comes a 3 at the other end. That one in and out. Hayden Crockett had the rebound, got it ripped away from Richter. And Crockett, I think her elbow caught a bit of Richter. Crockett called for her second. All 5 starters for the Northern Cass Jaguars chasing foul trouble.
It's dangerous time, and it's also a dangerous time if you're a Central Cass fan. The question is, a 12-point lead kind of feels like a 16, 18-point lead right now, Joel.
Yeah, it feels deeper than it really is. As a 3 for Kaylee McKinnon. That's a big answer for Central Cass. They're within 9. And a steal for DeConte Smith. Smith bounces across the lane. Hook shot good for Holzer. And DC Lucas, as expected, is going to take a timeout. A 5-point scoring run for Central Cass to answer back. It is 39-32 timeout on the court. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
39-32. Northern Cass leads Central Cass on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Allie Crockett inbounds to Hayden Crockett. And whistle, didn't see what it was for.
Caleb McKinnon, I think, might be coming out. There might have been a head-to-head collision, or maybe feeling a little lightheaded as she's going to come out. You kind of see her hand shaking a little bit, and that's almost one where nerves might kick in a little bit, and if you feel like you might have a little bit of a faint situation. Nice job by the official to catch that, Joel, in that situation to get Caleb McKinnon on the bench where she's getting looked at. Looks to be all right. Just that might be more of a little bit nerves, hopefully, and we'll see her back in the game.
Crockett shot in and out. Rebound pulled down by Delaney Cotton. She'll bring it up court for the Squirrels. Ball will go to the near side. Holzer. Back across to Lee. Now to DeConte Smith. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Squirrels. They trail by 7. Here comes Riley Holzer to the corner, looking for help again. Not a whole lot happening inside because of that Jaguars defense. 3 off the iron. Rebound, Emma Lucas able to stay in bounds around the defense. Feeds to Maddie Swetzig. Swetzig to Crockett. 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. A trip to the Region 1 title game on the line, and Crockett is fouled. Will get 2 shots.
Crockett's been to the line a lot tonight. 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, and she'll get more opportunities here. And all of a sudden, you just kind of look down, Joel, and the question is, who's going to foul out first, I think, so to speak, in this game as this kind of one continues with the number of fouls we had in the first half. In the third quarter so far been fairly light compared to what we saw in the first, but I think both these teams finding a rhythm, find themselves, understanding you don't need to throw an elbow or a forearm, just get to the spot, get to the play, and see if you can find a way to get over a particular situation here. And Crockett, again, finds herself at the line.
Crockett makes both free throws, 41-32, 9-point lead for Northern Cass. They've led by as much as 12. Conte Smith with the ball. Tosses left side, goes to Lee. Back to Smith. Smith up for 2, good. Conte Smith, 5 this quarter, 6 in the game. She was the first player last night in the game for Central Cass in their win against Hakinson, as Hayden Crockett is going to be called for the over and back. She was the first player, and I said it all last game, the first one to really play Squirrel-style basketball from the word go. In this game, she started out well, but got called for some early fouls and is kind of struggling to recover. But 5 points here in the third quarter, helping her team out right now, down by 7, 41-34.
As Northern Cass stays in this zone, and you kind of mentioned it, Joel, they're really hankering the paint, right? They're putting 3-4 players anytime in the paint. They're going to force Central Cass to try to beat them from beyond the arc. The Squirrels have been able to make some threes here today. It's just a matter of can they be consistent and timely when they need them.
Drive through the baseline for Lee. Ball gets tipped, kept in bounds by DeConte Smith. And there's going to be a foul call.
That's tough on Zetzwig there because there's 10 seconds left on the shot clock, and Central Cass was a little deorganized, so it allows them to get a reset, Joel, on the shot clock, and now all of a sudden find themselves to probe a little bit more on this 2-3 zone.
Lee inbounds, catch and release 3. Will miss for Delaney Cotton. Rebound Emma Lucas, and she is going to be fouled by Claire Cotton. Cotton's second.
Emma Lucas just got her feet tangled, but it's a proper call, right? She's trying to take the dribble, trying to relieve some pressure there, and just kind of went over Claire's foot for the foul. But one thing it does allow Central Cass to do is put this full court press on, and we'll see when and where they will try to press and trap out of this.
Allie Crockett across half court. Crockett to Swetzig in the corner. Swetzig bounces a pass, finds an open Hayden Crockett. 20 on the shot clock for Northern Cass. Swetzig shot off the backboard and out of bounds. I'm going to say it was tipped. Yeah, they're going to say that Delaney Cotton touched it. And the ball gets inbound by Swetzig. Goes to Crockett, and too strong on the pass for Jensen, and out of bounds. Ball back to Central Cass.
You know, Squirrels right now, if they can get this one to about 3 points, maybe with the lead, you know, both teams have been stuck on 41 and 34 respectively for a while on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Joel.
And a shot for DeConte Smith will miss. Rebound batted around. Smith and Swetzig tied up. It's going to be a held ball.
Good job by Zetzwig. I mean, who are the two players that you would expect to find yourself in that situation? DeConte Smith for Central Cass and Zetzwig. If you said there's two girls that are going to die for a ball in the game, it'd be those two respectively.
Morgan Lee, long inbound, tracked down by Holzer. Holzer hits the deck, no foul call, and you can hear the Central Cass fans saying that there was something there.
Problem is you kind of have Holzer that gets tripped up, very similar to an Emma Lucas trip up moments ago, and that was called a foul. So that would probably be a Squirrels' point of view.
Crockett. DeConte Smith through the passing lane. Leads the charge for the Squirrels. No look bounce pass. Miss layup for Delaney Cotton, but she's at the line for two.
That's the best situation for Central Cass. You get in transition, you get the steal, you're able to get up and down the floor, and that's, again, we mentioned it in the halftime show, Joel. If Central Cass is unable to do that, Northern Cass has got the Squirrels right when they want them. But when Northern Cass turns over the ball, particularly on top of the key, that allows the Squirrels to get in transition, and the one player who starts it most of the time is DeConte Smith. Really smart bounce pass across the way to allow Cotton to get to the free throw line.
She hits both. Makes it 41-36. Hallie Crockett, who's the lead scorer on this team, now sitting on 3 fouls. Crockett takes a bump, will take another. Spin move, loses the defense, and then DeConte Smith will steal it away, and Crockett's going to be called for her 4th foul.
Mark that down for those scoring at home, because now it's decision time for DC Lucas, right? How long does Hallie Crockett stay out of the game? And also, the offense really goes through Hallie. Whether she is a scorer or she's a facilitator, she's able to get a lot of touches. And they've used her in the block even tonight, Joel, for some mismatches. So if there's a time for the Squirrels to jump on Northern Cass and get a run going, it's with their best player on the bench right now.
Northern Cass leads by 5. Ball to the corner. 3 off the side of the iron for Claire Cotton. Picked up and kept in the hands of the Squirrels. To the corner, Cotton. Now top of the key to Riley Holzer to DeConte Smith. Smith drives the lane, takes the shot, gets fouled. No, a travel called against DeConte Smith. And it's Northern Cass's basketball, 2:19 left in the final quarter.
To say that either team has found a rhythm, Joel, that would be an understatement. It's been choppy waters for both of these squads.
Hayden Crockett puts it up, gets it. Nice shot by Crockett, kind of read the room, said, hey, there's no one cutting. I'm just going to take this one myself. And with Hallie Crockett, your lead scorer on the bench, Northern Cass is going to need those kind of points. Emma Lucas called for a foul on a block shot attempt. Emma Lucas now sitting on 3 fouls, and that gets Delaney Cotton to the line.
And here's the old monkey see, monkey do. First half, it was Northern Cass in this situation, seeing Central Cass with 7 fouls early in the first quarter. Now in the third quarter, it's Northern Cass who has the 7 team fouls, so the Squirrels, Joel, are going to be in the bonus from here on out.
Delaney Cotton hits another free throw. She is 6 for 7 from the line. Try to make it 7 for 8. Free throw's good. 43-38 the score, 1:56 left to go.
2 big free throws. The Squirrels have been shooting well from the line here, Joel, in this contest. 11 of 14 so far from the line as a team for Central Cass.
Ball handled by Treader. Treader tried to send a pass to the corner. It's picked off by Jalen Cotton. DeConte Smith leads the charge. Smith will lose it. It's picked up by her teammate Cotton, and now a scramble for the loose ball. And I think everyone thought play was dead. Squirrels able to get it. Drive for Riley Holzer, puts it up off the backboard. Rebound Jensen, long pass to Swetzig. Swetzig able to track down the pass. Swetzig back to Slinger. Slinger a drive to Swetzig, and they're going to say she was on the line. And it's Central Cass's basketball, 1:21 left in the third quarter.
And this is kind of what Madison Zetzwig told us at the end of the game yesterday in postgame, saying, you know, when we played some of these teams, sometimes we get a little chaotic. And that's what we've seen from Northern Cass since Hallie Crockett's been on the bench. Offensively, they've been off rhythm.
And the ball gets stolen away by Treader. Treader with the steal and stolen back at the other end by Morgan Lee, but Lee lost her balance, will lose it out of bounds. And Northern Cass will get the basketball. 1:05 left in the third quarter. They lead 43-38, been up by as much as 12. It was 12-11 at the end of the first quarter, Central Cass. Northern Cass took the lead in the second quarter, led 33-24 at the half. Inside of a minute now to play in the third quarter. Jensen with the ball. Comes to Treader in the corner. Treader puts it back to Jensen. Jensen off the glass, up for two. 11 for Josie Jensen. 45-38 the score. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Here comes DeConte Smith, misses the shot, rebound, Hayden Crockett. About a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, so Crockett got to burn off some time. Crockett on the near wing. Feeds to Jensen. Jensen turns, gets two, 4 straight for Josie Jensen. 47-38 now the score, 9 points the lead for Northern Cass. Central Cass will hang on here for this last shot. In the hands of Holzer. Left side, Lee for three, won't get there. Rebound, tipped out of bounds. The quarter will come to an end. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Northern Cass 47, Central Cass 38. Final quarter coming up when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
47-38, Northern Cass leads Central Cass. Semifinals of the Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Joel Morgan, Chase Miller, Joey Knuckles on the camera for this broadcast. Winner plays Kindred tomorrow night for the Region 1 Championship. And Lucas will inbound, is able to find Crockett. Crockett up to drive, blocked by DeConte Smith. Smith will scoop up the loose ball. Conte Smith will bring it to the near corner, guarded by Hallie Crockett. Crockett just got one foul to give before her game comes to an end. Team's lead scorer back out here on the court. In fact, the starting five for both teams back out here on the court. And Tori Richter threw that ball off of Crockett, and that will stop time. 7:29 left to play. That is all that is left to play. And what has been a game that's looking like an instant classic here at the Region 1 tournament. Catch and release three, airballed. Richter had the rebound, loses it out of bounds. Northern Cass's basketball. Chase, 7:23 to play, 9-point lead if you're Northern Cass. It's not too early to play that losing seconds, losing minutes game, but
you don't want to think about it.
You don't want to think about it right now, but every second that you take away from Central Cass is big your way.
As we have the shot clock, as they're going to have to reset it here. And to your point, if you're Northern Cass, you're not playing old school North Carolina Dean Smith four corners basketball yet. But you can be patient. You don't have to rush a shot. You don't have to rush a possession. On the opposite side for Central Cass, the question is, can they figure out this 2-3 zone by Northern Cass? Northern Cass is hunkered down. Sometimes we talk about an extended 2-3 zone, putting pressure up top. Northern Cass is saying, hey, we're going to protect 15 feet from the hoop and force you guys to shoot over us right now.
Ball comes to Lucas, to Slinger. Slinger shot off the backboard, but she draws a foul. I believe it will be Delaney Cotton, and if there's anyone who's going to get a foul for Central Cass, you want it on Delaney Cotton because that is going to be her first. Allie Slinger, 6 in the game, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Missed a bonus attempt back in the first quarter.
This is one of the things, too. Allie Slinger, couple big-time threes, Joel, in that third quarter. When the game was going Northern Cass's way. Slinger just made a couple of them, and all of a sudden that's kind of propelled Northern Cass a little bit to this lead here in the fourth.
Next free throw, Slinger's going to hit it. 48-38, 10-point lead again for Northern Cass. Their largest was 12 back in last quarter. Way Central Cass started this game an 8-1 lead, controlling the boards, controlling time and space. You thought it was going to look like meeting number one between these two. Ball to the corner, now back on the wing to McKinnon. McKinnon two-hands it back to the near side. Holzer bobbles the pass. Lucas picks it up and finds Allie Slinger.
Those are tough. I mean, right now, the time is not on Central Cass's side, and when you have those turnovers on top of it.
DeConte Smith trying to steal a ball away, knocks down Slinger. Actually, they both hit the deck. And DeConte Smith's going to be called for her third, so Smith and Cotton from Central Cass all sitting on 3 fouls.
Great hustle by both teams. Just unfortunate there for Smith. Just got a little bit of an elbow there on the hustle. But right now, if you're Central Cass, it has to start defensively. You can ill afford to put Northern Cass quality looks, get them to the free throw line, and then you just got to hope that someone gets hot offensively.
Ball gets stolen away. Nice play by Claire Cotton. Cotton tries to go across the lane. Hayden Lucas gets hands on it and goes out of bounds.
Great defensive hustle there by Hayden Crockett to not give up on the play, to bat that ball out of bounds and allow him to reset in this 2-3 zone.
At the baseline is Morgan Lee. Lee will inbound to Riley Holzer. Back to Lee in the corner. 6 minutes, 24 seconds left to go in this game. 3 for the Squirrels, off the iron for McKinnon. Hayden Crockett the rebound through 3 defenders. And I believe we're going to see a foul call coming against Claire Cotton. No, it'll be Morgan Lee, and Morgan Lee's third. 6 team fouls now for Central Cass, 7 for Northern Cass. 6:17 left to play. We'll have a timeout. You're watching coverage of the Region 1 girls basketball semifinals on yourliveevent.com.
A Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. A Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, A Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Back on yourliveevent.com, 48-38, Northern Cass leads Central Cass in the Region 1 semifinals. Approaching 6 minutes left to play in this game. Winner plays Kindred tomorrow. Losing team will play for third place. Northern Cass looking for an upset. It would be a 3 seed over a 2 seed, but that extends beyond that. Number 3 team in the state, 2-time defending champions of this region is Central Cass. Richmond for 3 from the corner, nails it. Richmond banks in the 3, 51-38 the score.
It's still too early, but that could be an early dagger for Northern Cass.
Again, time not on the side of Central Cass, and they have not been able to hit threes. Their rotation is off mark because of foul trouble. Here comes 2. Riley Holzer gets her 9th.
Desperate bucket there for Central Cass. Now they need to get a string of stops here.
And so that's the one element that's been missing from Central Cass is their ability to get stops. Held ball goes to the Squirrels. 5:17 to go. DeConte Smith a little slow to get off, and her teammates will help her get off the floor, and I believe she will exit the game. Changes coming for the Jaguars and the Squirrels lineup. Jensen, who's quietly had a 13-point performance. The sophomore has been big for Northern Cass. She will come back into the game. Swetzig back out on the court. Some changes coming for the Squirrels as well as our play resumes. 9 points the lead. right now for Northern Cass. 3 from the corner, misses. Rebound picked up, put back in. Big putback for Kaylee McKinnon. She has 13, a quiet 13, as it's 51-42. And we're going to see a foul call.
Tough one there on Claire Cotton, and now both teams, Joel, will be in the 1-and-1 bonus as DeConte Smith. You just wonder if it might be a cramp or a rolled ankle as the trainer is working on DeConte Smith behind the bench here. And that was one where when she rolled, you thought maybe an ankle. You hope it's nothing more than that. But the good news was DeConte was able to come off under her own pressure right there.
Inside of 5 minutes left to go in this one. Central Cass fans wanting to foul. Fan asked to leave this game. As a steal, nice play by Claire Cotton. And Maddie Swetzik comes back at the other end and steals it right back. And we're going to get a held ball that goes to Northern Cass.
Yeah,
no, we're going to get a foul call.
A foul on Cotton, so Zetzwig going to go line.
Swetzik will go to line for the 1-and-1. Delaney Cotton will check in for Claire Cotton, who's sitting on 4 fouls.
Again, Northern Cass hasn't won this region, Joel, since 2005. Now, to get a chance to get to that region, you still got to close this one out to get to that title tomorrow night against Kindred. And really good news to see DeConte Smith back on the floor.
She'll check back in for the Squirrels. Maddie Swetzig waiting to shoot her first. Her team leads by 9. And Swetzig will get it. 8 for Maddie Swetzig, and she'll get to shoot the second. 52-42, a 10-point lead for her team.
22 points in this tournament, 4 made threes. This is from a player who averaged 2.5 points per game this season for Northern Cass.
Next one misses, and a putback though for Jensen, no good. Everyone held their breath on that one, and we're going to see Emma Lucas called for a foul, I believe. And that will be foul number 8 for Northern Cass, both teams in the bonus.
Well,
Emma Lucas, that is her 4th.
If you're Central Cass, good news, you were able to get the rebound. Better news, clock is stopped, and a chance to cut into that deficit. But you look at the Squirrels, just 4 points here in this quarter, and in this second half so far, Joel, just 6 made field goals by the Squirrels. So it's been a tough going again. As much as we want to talk about the performance by Josie Jensen and Northern Cass hitting free throws, it has been the defense by Northern Cass that has put themselves in this situation, and particularly man defense early. But since they went to that 2-3 zone, it's been tough for the Squirrels to try to crack.
Jalen Cotton gets the first free throw, chips away at that deficit now, 52-43. Squirrels trail. Second one good. 52-44 the score, 4:29 left to play on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Stay tuned for our postgame. We'll talk to members of the winning team. At this point, it could be anybody. Northern Cass, though, in a good position. Hayden Crockett with the basketball near side to Slinger in the corner. Slinger back to Hayden Crockett. 19 on the shot clock for the Jaguars. Feeds to Hallie Crockett, and Crockett is fouled going to the bucket.
Tough one there with Holzer and Jalen Cotton. Jalen Cotton had the position to try to take the charge on Hallie. But the problem is Holzer didn't see Jalen was getting ready to take the charge, so she came in to try to grab the ball, but as she grabbed the ball, she grabbed the hand of Crockett as she was going up.
Crockett will miss the first. 11 for Crockett. Last night, 21 points in their semifinal win against Tri-State. Next one good. 53-44, 3-possession game. And the Jaguars get the ball back for the Squirrels to just try to steal it back in a collision here, and finally we're going to get a whistle. Is it going to be a held ball? It will, and it goes to Northern Cass.
Looks to be like everyone's all right. You had 4 players there, 2 from Central Cass, 2 from Northern Cass, all going for that loose ball. Again, there's been hustle. There's literally been blood, sweat, and tears. There's been some floor burns as well in this contest.
3:53 left to play. Inbound to Hayden Crockett. Crockett to the left wing, and is going to be fouled by DeConte Smith. That is DeConte Smith's fourth.
Well, now after this one, it's double bonus from here on out after this free throw attempt for Northern Cass.
3:46 left to play, and so you have DeConte Smith 4 fouls, Riley Holzer 3, Jalen Cotton 3, Claire Cotton 4, Morgan Lee with 3, Tori Richter has 2, Kaylee McKinnon has 2. You at a point where you can't play the foul game anymore as Hayden Crockett hits the first. 10 for Crockett, trying to make it 11. Had 9 yesterday, 54-44 the score. Next for Crockett, in, 55-44. And timeout, Squirrels. 3:44 left to play, Northern Cass 55, Central Cass 44. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
3 minutes, 44 seconds is all that is left to play. 55-44, a lead for Northern Cass over Central Cass. Winner plays Kindred tomorrow for the Region 1 championship. Could see an upset in the making here. Northern Cass has played phenomenally this game. Central Cass has had stretches as well, but it's been Northern Cass's defense that's really been the difference maker right now, not giving an inch inside that lane to the Central Cass Squirrels. Here comes a shot from the elbow, misses for Riley Holzer. Rebound out of bounds. It's Northern Cass's basketball, 3:23 to go.
Kind of stagnant there in that set. They finally got a little rhythm. Holzer was able to take that ball screen, but Central Cass, if they're going to come back and win it, they're going to need these steals and scores in the backcourt. But unfortunately, with every whistle, someone's going to the free throw line for the remainder of this game.
That was Morgan Lee's 4th personal, 10th team foul. That means Hayden Crockett gets 2 free throws. Crockett 5 for 6 from the free throw line, not too shabby for the freshman.
And she hit that floater there in the third quarter too, Joel. We were asking who was going to be that difference maker for Northern Cass when Hallie Crockett went out. And literally the next possession, Hayden hits that baseline floater and said, "I got you, sis. That's all right."
Josie Jensen out of the game in Emma Lucas. 3:21 again is all that is left. Second shot from Crockett in, 56-44, 12-point lead. Ties the largest, strike that is the second largest for Northern Cass. Central Cass needs to respond here in a big way, and an overpass will go over a half court. Did not see who was the last to touch, and they're going to call an over and back.
That's a bang, bang play because you have streaking down the court, coming out of a cannon, is Madison Zetzwig. And she was nearly a second early on picking up a foul, but because Holzer went down to touch it, there was the over and back call, Joel.
3:08 left to go in this game. If you're Northern Cass, that's an eternity. If you're Central Cass, that's an eternity. Central Cass has been in these positions before. They know they have the time to mount that comeback as DeConte Smith gets 2, 56-46, a 10-point deficit. Swetzig with the ball on the near wing. Swetzig will lose it, and a held ball. She's tied up with DeConte Smith, and the ball will go to Central Cass.
Good job. Quick 2 points. Get the steal. Now you got another opportunity here to do what you just did. You don't need the threes yet. You just need something to go in the cylinder rather quickly.
Ball handled by Claire Cotton. Comes to Smith, back to Cotton, deflected by Crockett, picked up by Lucas. Lucas sends a pass to Hayden Crockett. Crockett to the rim, and one for Crockett. Morgan Lee has fouled out of the game. How about this second half that Hayden Crockett has had?
This freshman, Joel, absolutely playing big-time minutes. If you would have told anyone that Hallie Crockett would have 4 fouls, be taken out of the game in the third quarter, only have 11 points, and that Northern Cass would be winning by 12, I don't think anybody would have believed you in the fourth quarter.
Crockett completes his 3-point play that will tie the largest lead that Northern Cass has seen in this game. That was a 13-point advantage last quarter, and they get it back here. 59-46, approaching 2 minutes to go. Central Cass needs to figure out their offense, and that's a good way to respond. Riley Holzer with the floater. 59-46, 2:08 to go. Another timeout taken by Central Cass. We'll step aside, back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com. Kindred winners earlier today. They are on to the semifinals. 55-19 their score. This one a whole different ball game. 59-48 Northern Cass leads Central Cass. Winner plays Kindred tomorrow. 2:08 to go. Crockett needs to inbound. Finds Hayden Crockett. Back to Hallie Crockett. Avoids the foul. Being tracked down by DeConte Smith. Crockett back towards the circle. Central Cass trying to stop some time. Northern Cass not allowing it to happen. Here comes Hayden Crockett, and Hayden Crockett will be fouled. That will be Delaney Cotton's second.
Well, Northern Cass trying to do something that no team has done in the last 2 years here in this tournament, and that is defeat Central Cass, back-to-back state champs, region champs here. And, Squirrels, 2 losses this year, 1 to Grafton, 1 to Kindred. But you mentioned in the pregame, Joel, going, hey, Northern Cass, their 4 losses against top 10 ranked teams, and that tough schedule in the non-region is showing off here for the Jags as well.
And the timing of that, to get 2 of those early in the year when you're coming off the volleyball run they had, score now 60-48, minute 47 left to play. We'll have our post-game show coming up. Hayden Crockett, by the way, 16 points, 3 for the Squirrels, good. High arcing 3, good for Riley Holzer. She has scored the last 7 points for Central Cass. It is 60-51. Minute and a half to play. Emma Lucas to the bucket, misses the layup. Rebound into the hands of Delaney Cotton, and the Squirrels have the basketball. It is a 3-possession game. DeConte Smith to the bucket, good for 2. 9 for DeConte Smith here this half, 60-53. This is where Central Cass can show their big game experience right now. Down by 7, minute 6 to go. Hallie Crockett trying to avoid a foul. Will come to Swetzig. Swetzig will lose it out of bounds.
Well, it was a 12-point game. Got awfully close pretty quickly here, Joel. But now the question, if you're Central Cass, do you extend the game with fouls and hope that Northern Cass misses, or do you play one more possession out and then you'd have to go into the foul game?
I think that's the next key right now. You play out this possession, unless this possession, and there's a foul, and I believe it's DeConte Smith. If it is, she is done for this game. DeConte Smith, the second Squirrel to foul out. That comes with 52 seconds left to go in this game. DeConte Smith will leave this game with 11 points. And no surprise, Hayden Crockett, who's been in the mix all game, looking for points number 17 and 18. First for Crockett, good. 61-53 the score.
9 of 12 from the free throw line is Crockett. And she has just slowly but surely been the catalyst here in this fourth quarter.
Next one misses. Rebound Squirrels. Pressure time right now for Central Cass. Down 61-53. Layup good. And that's Kaylee McKinnon hitting that, and no surprise, Jay Bachman will take a timeout with 40.6 seconds left to go. Central Cass led the first quarter 8-1. Northern Cass closed out the quarter on a 10-4 scoring run. It was 33-24 Northern Cass at the half. An 11-5 scoring run to end the third quarter made it 47-38. We saw 5 ties this game, all coming in the second quarter. Northern Cass has played fantastic basketball. They had rolled into this game with 10 straight wins. They had settled in as a team. They have had seen contributions up and down the lineup, and you can do that, and then you have to see how you match up against a top-ranked team like Central Cass, 2-time defending region champions, and they have done that here. It's been an impressive showing for the Northern Cass Jaguars, and now just trying to finish this up for a chance at state tomorrow against Kindred.
The one thing, double bonus from here on out. So if Northern Cass does see Central Cass commit a foul, you're going to get 2 free throws. That's large. Also, the next jump ball favors Northern Cass as well, Joel. But we just saw Central Cass with a flurry, and the remaining part of this game is going to feel like a very long 40.6 seconds if you're a Northern Cass fan.
Hallie Crockett inbounds to Hayden Crockett, and she is immediately going to be fouled. I believe that was Callie McKinnon with the foul, McKinnon's third.
You'd say there's somebody you probably don't want to foul because she's been to the line a lot tonight. It would be Hayden. The good thing with that foul only took 1 second off the clock.
61-55 the score. If you're Central Cass, you're counting on Crockett having to miss both, and Crockett makes the first. Back to a 3-possession game.
That's just what you said, a 3-possession game. Still probably don't need a 3 yet, but you need something really quick, make or miss.
Next shot misses for Crockett. Rebound to the Squirrels. Central Cass has the basketball. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here comes a 3 from the corner. Misses for Cotton. Ball still loose. Swetzig will grab it. Swetzig avoids the foul, and ball gets poked away, and it's a timeout by Northern Cass. So DC Lucas wants that timeout. 24.9 seconds to go. You're going to run an inbound play to try to maybe burn down 3-4 seconds, but Central Cass is going to look for a quick foul.
And that was a really good, smart play by DC Lucas right there. Madison Zetzwick had 3 squirrels around her. Real Estate was shortening up awfully quick in the corner. DC Lucas, by the hair of his chin, able to get that timeout and save the possession, because otherwise that ball was bouncing off feet. That might have been, Central Cass basketball, Joel.
62-55 the score. You're willing to concede a possession in sake of time right now. As they inbound to Crockett, Crockett immediately fouled. That is Holzer's 4th.
It's a lot of pressure to put on a freshman to go to the free throw line and try to close out your competition again. 7-game winning streak for Central Cass. The last time Northern Cass has beat their rivals was on February 6th of 2016. Northern Cass won 42-41.
And Crockett hits the first, 19 for the freshman. Played a lot of minutes last year as an 8th grader. DC Lucas's first year as head coach, been around this program as an assistant. Second free throw good, 20 for Hayden Crockett. 64-55, 20 seconds to go. And Northern Cass about to pull a big upset here, as they will be in the region championship game tomorrow. 64-55, 18 seconds from that becoming final. Hallie Crockett gets the inbound, 15 seconds to go. Central Cass will concede the half court. We had yet to see a big upset in this tournament, and we're seeing one here right now. The number 3 seeded Northern Cass Jaguars upend the number 2 seed Central Cass Squirrels. 2-time defending region champions, no more. Northern Cass wins by a final 64-55. That is the final on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Post-game show is next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Welcome to Ada, Minnesota. There's much to offer for new residents and much to do once you're here. Medical facility, living community, and assistant living. A beautiful school campus providing quality education. The Deco Center with a 24-hour fitness center. A community of faith with church and youth programs. Auto dealers, bowling, theater, farm implement and agronomy centers. Banks, retail and service businesses, a radio station, and much more. With employment and housing available. Welcome to the City of Ada to work, raise a family, and relax. Contact the City of Ada for more information.
64-55, our final score. Northern Cass defeats Central Cass. It's on to the Region 1 championship game tomorrow. Let's send it over to Chase Miller. Chase.
Thank you very much, Joel. With us now, Hayden Crockett. Hayden, down at the stretch there, you had 9 points after 3 quarters, able to finish with 20-plus points, a lot of free throw attempts. When you know that Central Cass is chasing the game and you got to go to the free throw line to try to put the game away, what was just kind of going through your mind and getting in some rhythm?
Yeah, I just had to come. I knew I had to come to the ball and just meet the ball, and I knew they were gonna foul me. So I had to take on that pressure and just put them in.
You got your sister picked up her 4th foul in the 3rd quarter there, and all of a sudden it kind of felt like a teeter-totter point of a game. What was it about your team to kind of overcome that adversity and close out a really good Central Cass team?
We just kept encouraging each other, keeping her just kept each other up, on our feet, and yeah. We knew that we had to get it done and stay positive. We knew we had struggles and we just had to get through it. And here we are at the end, big victory.
First time since 2016 that Northern Cass beat Central Cass. I see that smile on your face. What does it mean to beat your rival, but also to get to the Region 1 title tomorrow night?
It's crazy. It's always been my dream. I can't wait for tomorrow. We just got to keep putting in that work. We just got to stay positive and believe. Anything can happen.
Aiden, thanks so much for your time. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes, thank you.
All right, let's go from one player. Let's go to the point guard, to the big here with us now. And Josie Jensen, I got you down for 12 points, a myriad of rebounds. Let's just talk about what it's like going up against the inside against a Jalen Cotton, DeConte Smith, just the physicality in this game for 4 quarters.
I mean, you're getting beat around and people are jumping over you, so it's kind of tough to get up there, but you just got to box out and do the work.
What does it mean for this team to beat Central Cass, a rival, and get to that region championship tomorrow night?
Oh, it means everything. We're coming in the underdog, so just proving to everybody that we can do it, it means the world to us.
You played Central Cass and Kindred in the region. You went up and against a Grafton team, Thompson team. What do you think those regular season games did for you in a situation like this where you played against some of the better teams in the state to know that, hey, if we put a 4-quarter game together, we can find a way to close something out?
Yeah, Wait, sorry, what?
Yeah. What does it mean to close a game against a really good competition when you know you can kind of play against that competition?
Yeah, just really I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I'm really nervous. You just know that you're ready for the chaos that they're going to put up against you, and you can do it.
Hey, final thing for you, how fun is that locker room going to be here in about 3 minutes?
Oh, I'm really hyped for it. I can't wait.
All right, thanks, Josie, for your time.
Thank you so much.
That again, Josie Jensen with us there. Joel, a 1-2 combination. You got the big, you got the point guard, and you can just tell Northern Cass very excited to play in the Region 1 title tomorrow night. Back to you, Joel.
All right, thank you, Chase. Again, a big win tonight for Northern Cass, 64-55. They will play tomorrow night against the Kindred Vikings for the Region 1 championship. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Rock Solid Concrete. Give them a call at 701-238-4523 to get a free estimate on all your concrete projects. Services provided are, but not limited to, decorative stamp patios, decorative stamp sidewalks, new and replacement driveways and sidewalks, garage, shop, and shed pad floors, and residential and commercial flat work. They would love to sit down with you and find a plan that works best for your projects. Call Rock Solid Concrete at 701-238-4523.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
As we return here inside the Shield Center, joining us now is Northern Cass head coach. That's DC Lucas. And at DC, I asked both Josie and Hayden what it meant to beat their rival, and their faces just lit up. You know, first time in 7-game losing streak, first time since 2016. I get it, it's on a big stage, but let's start there. What did it take to beat a very good quality opponent and back-to-back region champ in Central Cass?
You know, right from the beginning of the year, Chase, we talked about a prove-it mentality, that if we wanted to play with the big teams like the Castletons and the Kindreds of the world, we had to prove it. We had to come out and play a big-time game, and we did that tonight. We had some young girls step up. The whole team just stepped up. The energy was there. They believed right out of the gate. It was an awesome atmosphere. I'm just so happy for these young ladies.
You know, Allie Slinger hit a couple big-time three-pointers, obviously, for you in the third quarter. Hayden Crockett goes out with 4 personal fouls, and all of a sudden it was a teeter-totter point of the game. But what was it like in the stretch to see a freshman and her sister, Hayden, put the game away at the free throw line?
I love those two to death. They scare me to death at times, but I love them. And, you know, between Hallie having 4 fouls, Emma having 4 fouls, they made it interesting in the end. But, you know what, the composure between Hallie and Hayden and just all the guards was the big thing. This press can be suffocating at times, and we knew it was coming. And tonight we calmed down and we let it happen. And the turnovers, we just didn't panic too bad, and it was just a nice team win.
Going to be a region championship now, and I know right before he came back I said, hey, 1 down, 1 to go, and he said, yeah, all that's left is the #1 team in the state that's undefeated. So when you take a look at now tomorrow night, what's the next 24 hours as a coaching standpoint going to be like, knowing that, hey, you have something to do that hasn't been done in Northern Cass since, you know, the mid-2000s, and that's try to get to a state tournament?
Yeah, we've been in a pretty big drought. I think it was 2005 was our last state tournament, and, you know, listen, we're going to enjoy this tonight, but we're going to get ready tomorrow. We'll be able to watch some game tape. We know what's coming with Kinder. We played them enough. They're a great team. Listen, they got 2 transcendent players in Dukeshire and Taryn Johnson, but, you know, anything can happen in one game, and we proved that tonight. So our team will be ready to go. We're just excited to be in this game, but we're going to come out ready to rock.
Hey, DC, thanks so much for your time. We'll see you tomorrow night in the Region 1 Championship.
I look forward to it. Thanks, Jace.
That again, head coach for the Northern Cass Jaguars, DC Lucas. Joel, let's toss it back to you.
All right, we'll get our final numbers coming up. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Being a dad, kids grow up fast. Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com, and a big upset here in the semifinals. A nice win for the Northern Cass Jaguars, 64-55, on to the championship game tomorrow against Kindred. A shot at state on the line, and Northern Cass came out strong, capitalized on the opportunities they get, and they get the win. 18-4 on the season, 11 straight wins for the Jaguars. Central Cass, the #3 team of the state, 2-time defending region champions, will end their season 18-3. Hayden Crockett, the freshman, a big game for Northern Cass, 20 points behind her Josie Jensen, 13. So a pair of underclassmen coming up big For the Jaguars, Hallie Crockett with 12, Allie Slinger 7, Maddie Swedzik 8, Abby Richmond with 5. For the Central Cass Squirrels, it was DeConte Smith finishing with 11, Riley Holzer 14, Jalen Cotton 6, Claire Cotton 3. Central Cass also getting Kayla McKinnon on the mix. She had 15 points in this contest against Central Cass's season coming to an end. Time now to name some of our game awards here, and we're going to give Co for the first time here in this tournament. First, our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game will be our Precision Players of the Game, and that will go to Hayden Crockett and Josie Jensen, both underclassmen stepping up big, 33 combined points between the two. And if you're thinking about upgrading your planter, visit RDK Enterprises at their location in Hillsborough and Drayton. To learn more about rebates and financing, go to planterdoc.com. And our Co-Enbridge Energy Players of the Game, well, you guessed it, Hayden Crockett and Josie Jensen, a combined 33 points between those two in this win. They are our Co-Enbridge Energy Players of the Game. So what's up next tomorrow? Well, we'll have a slew of EDC coverage coming your way tomorrow beginning at 2 o'clock. You can see that schedule at yourliveevent.com. In terms of the Region 1 tournament, our coverage begins at 6:30 with the third place game between the Central Cass Squirrels. I misspoke. They don't end their season. Central Cass is 18-3. They will play tomorrow against Richland in the third place game to begin around 6:30. 8 o'clock will be the championship game. It will feature Kindred and Northern Cass. That will do it for our broadcast here tonight. Our final on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in the Region 1 semifinals. It is Northern Cass 64, Central Cass 55. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com.